what you're saying is to be overall very pragmatic when it comes to selecting a mate. Don't set aside those red flags. When somebody initially says to you, I'm a victim of trauma, and let me tell you what it is I went through. When somebody says, let me tell you about some hard times with my ex, and maybe sexually or otherwise, and your ear should perk up and you should tell me more. And you may very well hear some things that make you say, this is no bueno. I'm out of here. That is counter to, this is something I think a lot of women don't fully appreciate. It's kind of been hammered into our heads as men throughout our adolescence and beyond, is to be kind of a savior to a lot of women. When a young gal is in need, you better raise your hand and say, I'm here to help you. And we kind of, some of us more codependent types carry that into our romantic relationships as adults. And so when we see somebody say to us, women in our lives, something's wrong with me, and it scares away everybody. And I'm kind of hoping it doesn't scare you away. That's where a lot of us men go. Here's my chance to be the knight in shining armor. And there is a chorus of men and women both that say, good for you, dude. Good for you. It's finally somebody sets aside the bullshit and sees this woman for who she really is deep down, a really good person. Because everyone else has abused her and abandoned her whole life. Why can't you be the one to see past all that bullshit? I recently posted a meme about the movie Forrest Gump. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw that.
Boy, but how interesting in the comments. There's a lot of women saying, "Oh, you people are assholes." Poor Jenny. I assume you've seen the movie. She endured sexual trauma and she went through all this awfulness and drug abuse and ended up having AIDS, hepatitis, whatever it was. And Forrest was an excellent person for basically being her savior during all of that and holding out for his true love, Jenny, at the end. While a lot of other men were like, "Oh, geez, this poor guy. This mentally deficient Forrest Gump should have seen this coming years ago. He's the epitome of, he is the quintessential knight in shining armor." The term that the men use these days is simp, who just, puts up with way too much and tries to save. So it to be more pragmatic, and by the way, I agree with you 100%,